Hello, it's Vlogger Garry, GFCD Bible Study, and I'm at Red Bluff, just walking down here to check out what's going on. That's my Jeep in the background, and you can see by the colour of the rocks why it's called Red Bluff. So I'll swing around and you can have a look at the point here. This is Red Bluff, and we're approaching sunset. The surf is actually pumping today, and we've got a few surfers out there. I'll get my tripod out and I'll set it up for you, get my face off the screen, and you'll be able to see. But that'll be a separate live stream from what I'm doing here. Now, this place is called Red Bluff. It's not the premium surf spot, but it's a pretty good fishing spot, and we're at Kalbarri in Western Australia, and I'm looking pretty much direct into the sun there, coming swinging around, and you'll see a headland in the background, and that headland is called Red Bluff. And as I swing around further, you'll see the sand dunes which are behind me, and on the other side of those sand dunes I've got my car parked up. So it's Garry from Grace Faith Christian Discipleship, otherwise known as Vlogger Garry, and I'm just giving you a warts and all view of Kalbarri, Western Australia. Bye for now. G'day, Vlogger Garry here, Grace Faith Christian Discipleship, and you're going to have a side-on view of me because I've got to watch where I'm going. I'm walking down near the water's edge, and when I say water's edge, I mean water's edge. It's pretty rough out there. You've got some surfers out there. They're having trouble catching a wave because it's an offshore breeze. By offshore I mean the wind is blowing from the land out to the ocean. Of course the waves are going in the opposite direction. So when they try to catch a wave, they've got the wind blowing in their face, and it makes it difficult for them to actually get on the wave. Once they're on the wave they're fine. Just catching a wave is a bit of a problem for them. So yeah, we'll just walk along the water's edge, and I'll give you a look at the view here. It gets pretty rough at times here. When I say rough, quite big surf. So yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit hard for me to judge today. It's bigger than 2 meters. It's probably about 3 meter surf, but it does get even bigger than that. So yeah, I'm just going along the water's edge here, being particularly careful not to fall over for obvious reasons. Don't end up wet, don't end up in the drink either. So yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's you've got Kalbarri Township down there. It's going to take a while before I can walk all the way down to the township. In fact, what I might do is jump in my car and drive. Now that sounds like an idea to me, guys. So I'm going to sign off. This is Garry from Grace Faith Christian Discipleship, signing off in Kalbarri, Western Australia. Bye for now. G'day, this is Garry from GFCD Bible Study, and I'm just driving around in the town of Kalbarri in Western Australia, and I just noticed something here that might be of interest to you guys, especially if you're not Aussies, because in the background there, down there, if you look carefully, where are they? I think they're over near that power pole. You can see probably half a dozen kangaroos, and what I will do, I'll get my head out of the road and I'll walk down towards them and try and get in a bit closer. I haven't got a zoom lens on, I've got a wide angle lens, so I'm actually quite close to them. And Yeah, I can see some flickering going on the camera. So let me just press a few buttons here. That should be better. Right. Can you see these guys? I'm probably about 30 feet from them now. Now, they're not very big kangaroos. And that one close to, you can see the pouch. There's a joey in that pouch. Can you see the pouch on the bottom of the kangaroo? Underneath. I'll see if I can walk around in front. These are actually wild kangaroos. These are not pets. And if I was to walk up to them, they'd probably reach out and then either try and punch me or tear me. So I'll get in as close as I can safely. She's the one that's of interest to me because she's got the joey. I'd love for the joey to stick its head out. You can see the joey moving around in the pouch. It's quite late afternoon here. And here's some smaller ones up here. What do we got? We've got two down there, another one over there, that's 3, 4, 5, and there's one up the top here. I'll start heading back towards the car, and this one up here, I'll probably make a real scoot for it because she doesn't want to really cross the road, and sort of we're coming in quite close. If there was more light, I'd get a better shot. And I'm probably 12 feet from this one. Actually, that's a buck, a young buck. Alright, he's probably wondering, what's this guy doing? Well, you want to see some more? This is Grace Faith Christian Discipleship signing off for now. Bye. G'day. It's Garry here, Grace Faith Christian Discipleship. And I'm on the beach at the mouth of the Murchison River in Kalbarri, Western Australia. And you can hear it's not surf, the little waves, because this is the mouth of the river. And yeah, so in the distance over there, not so far distance, you can see the mouth of the river. And yeah, it can be a bit treacherous here. There's been quite a few lives lost at the mouth of this river in the last 10 years. Mainly through inexperience, fishermen in boats, that is. The boats flipping over and them not knowing how to save themselves, being ill prepared. Yeah, so we're just approaching sunset here, and I'm going to walk up the beach Wow, what do you call these big birds? Wait until I get a photo of this bird. Can you see that bird? Or is it? No, I can't see it. It's still there. When until I swing my camera around. Not a seagull. This way. It's quite a large. I think it might be. Is it an albatross? Who knows? Who knows? Looks a bit like a seagull, but it's not a seagull. Oh! Nearly got me! Oh, focusing on my vlogging and not where I was going, and a wave came in and I've actually got shoes on. See there? That's shoes on. Which reminds me, probably 40 or so years ago, I got twin daughters, and you know, you tell your kids, you tell your kids thing. My daughter said to me, Dad, I can't find my shoes on. She called them shoes on. That was you, Catherine. Because I'd said to them so many times, girls, get your shoes on. As you do. Anyway, how do I even miss the sunset? Because it's starting to get a bit dark up here. Yeah, I'm an East Coast boy. I'm from Brisbane, and I'm used to seeing the sun come up over the ocean. And over here in Western Australia, the highlight is to watch the sun set over the ocean. East Coast, we've got the Pacific Ocean. West Coast is the Indian Ocean, and the railway line in between, the train, is called the Indian Pacific for obvious reasons. There's a walkway down there and there's a walkway up here. I think I'll take the high road. Hey?
Sunset will be gone.
Sunset will be gone. Oh, I'll see how I do. The guy had an accent. What was that? Probably, maybe Scottish, maybe. No, sunset's not gone. Sun's about that far above the horizon. As you can see, my face probably went red because I've got the sun out there shining right in my face. So, what do we got here? I'll head up here before. Yeah, so in the background there, you've got Red Bluff, way off in the distance. And you just go up here, there's probably half a dozen, 8 people up here on the top, with some sizable waves coming in. And I don't know how this camera's going to like pointing at the sun, but we'll see how we go. That is the sun. And if I point it this way, it is directly in line with my head. And I'll go right around. So now you can see the other tourists on the top of this hill. I will get myself out of the screen and I'll get on the back of the camera and I'll see what we can see from here. Another man videoing up here, so I'll walk around behind him and get over here and look from this side. So, you know, I said there was another track. That's the other track. You see it going down there, and there's fishermen at the end of that track. And that's the mouth of the Murchison River. Murchison River winds its way. It's quite a long river, I don't know how long, but it goes way inland. Alright, I'm going to shut down for now. This is Garry Preston from Grace Faith Christian Discipleship, signing off. Bye for now. Hey, it's Gaz back again, Grace Faith Christian Discipleship, and here's that sunset. Here's the glow. low in the distance as the sun goes down over the Indian Ocean here in Kalbarri, Western Australia. Bye for now. It's Gaz, the vlogger, back again. Now, I've got a question for you. I know that the USA has the best Mexican food. Why? Because I've been to both Mexico and the USA. But my question for you is, where is the best Italian food? Where do they make the best pizza? Hey? I love pizza. I love the pizza that Gloria makes. And she did mention pizza. I'm not sure whether she was talking about going and buying a pizza tonight or whether she was going to do a home cook-up, a home-cooked pizza. I hope it's the latter, because my wife is a fabulous cook. Reminds me of Wendell Parr's stories about prime rib. Hey Bill Hunter there on the Gold Coast. I was talking about Wendell and his first year tutes with Charis Bible College. Well, you wouldn't think you'd go to a lesson from Charis Bible College and come out of there with your mouth drooling for a piece of steak, but that's what Wendell did to us every time. I think he was entertaining us for Old Testament survey. Actually, Old Testament survey was brilliant. Wendell's just, oh my, he is just such a good teacher. Like, I thought that Old Testament survey would be like watching paint dry. But Wendell just brought it alive. And he didn't only do it with prime eye fillet and potato and sour cream and all that sort of stuff. Oh look, hang on, I got to close down, I got to go home. I'm hungry. Man's got to eat. And tonight, I've got my heart set on pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza. All right, God bless. Bye for now.